So everyone who has joined us today, thank you so much. There are, I know, many IET practitioners and master instructors, and we won't go through and introduce ourselves. There's just too many for that. But I just want to honor and acknowledge the IET community, and honor and acknowledge anyone who's not an IET practitioner or master instructor, but is a family or friend or colleague of someone who is. And we are so glad that you're here. If you've never experienced IET, it's a beautiful energy and works with the angels. And if that works for you, wonderful, you come to the right place. If it doesn't work for you, you've still come to the right place, because this is an opportunity, as the name suggests, Hearts United is, we all have a human heart, right? Every single one of us. We all want the best for the world. We all want to survive. We all want to thrive. We all want good things to happen. And we all have different experiences and different goals of what that might look like, and different stories and different ideas, and we'd get different outcomes in life. So this is a chance for all of us to honor the commonality that we all share. We are all humans on this planet going through this event at the same time together. And while we're not all in the same boat, we are all in the same storm, to borrow something I read on Facebook earlier that I just thought was such a beautiful way of saying it. And I won't rehash that statement. I just want to acknowledge wherever you are at in your journey, in your life, and in this situation in particular, you're not alone. And we hope that you're blessed. And so the goal of this group, the goal of this event today, is to connect our hearts, connect our prayer energies, our intentions, whatever that looks like for you, to join it together as a group and to send that energy as a blessing for the whole world to participate in, whether they're on a conscious level with it or whether it impacts their lives in a very subtle way. It's a way for us to bless the world, and in that bless ourselves. So I'll be continuing to monitor people as they join in. This could become a very large group, and that's wonderful. What I would ask all of the IET practitioners to do, I invite you to do an empowerment session. Heart link the group and do an empowerment session for everyone. Wendy and I won't model that because we want to honor Stephen Thayer's wishes about being public with the techniques of IET. So this is not a teaching exercise. This is a hosting and a group exercise. So we invite all the IET practitioners and all the Reiki practitioners and any shamans, anyone who has a modality or a way of praying, to contribute it to this group container today. So that's the general business and setup, and I don't want to amble much long about that. It's giving people a chance to check in from all over. So what I'd like to ask us all to do now is set your intention. What is your intention for yourself in your own life in this experience? And what blessing do you want to ask for? What do you want to receive from this group energy today? And so if intentions in this setting might be alien for you or uncommon or unknown, an intention can be as vague as it needs to be for the moment or as specific. You can ask for support and health. You can ask for clarity. You can ask for peace. You can ask for anything that it is that your life that you want in this moment. We can also set the intention that others we love would be blessed as well. So take some few moments and set your intention in your heart space, in your mind's eye. And I encourage everyone that if there's fear present with you, or if there's distraction of any kind present with you, please know that that's okay. To meditate and to pray and be holy does not mean to be devoid of fear. It does not mean that we have to push our fears aside and our distractions aside. It means we bring them along. We bless them as well. So please don't think that you are going to diminish the experience for yourself or anyone else present if you're angry, if you're afraid, if you're upset and grieved. Please don't think that that energy is unwelcome here. That energy is welcome here. This is the place for that kind of energy. Community and support and love. You are welcome here in the fullness of your experience and expression. Whatever you got, this is the place for it. We welcome you. And so in your hearts, in your minds, think of someone or something in your life that you are grateful for in this moment. It can be just to have air in your lungs. Or it could be grateful for a loved one's presence in your life. And the size and the amount of the gratitude doesn't matter. It can be a mountain and it can be a thimbleful. It is gratitude, and we don't quantify gratitude here. Gratitude is gratitude. Feel it. And feel in your heart that gratitude open. And I invite you to follow along with this next visualization as it's intended to help the group join our focuses and our energies together. Imagine in your heart space that gratitude glowing like a ball of light. And I ask you to invite into your life the manifestation of spirit, whether it's an angel or a saint, an ascended master, or God, or creator, whatever term you have that you want to connect with. See from your heart a golden cord going and connecting with that source. That presence that is there to support us and be with us in this life. And that we share this moment. We invite that energy to be with us and to be present with us. I'm going to use the terms angels since that fits for me, and you're free to change the term in your own head. So I'm going to use the word angels. We invite the angels to work with us and through us. And the energies of the angels to guide, support, surround, and protect us. As we invite the energy of the angels and of spirit to move through us into the world. These energies do not impose upon us. They wait for our invitation. And so we invite God's energy to come into the world, to work through us and bless us. And there's a very important step to allow ourselves to receive. Think of yourself as the top cup on a champagne pyramid of all those glasses stacked up. And as the top cup gets filled, it overflows. And it spills into the cups around it and beneath it. And soon the entire pyramid of glasses is filled, and they're all overflowing. And so the invitation is to be the top glass, to allow yourself to be filled to overflowing. And for some that may seem strange, I invite you to trust the process, trust the visualization. For in receiving blessing, we can bless the world. And then from this overflow, we can direct what the IET community calls human heart links. From your heart, see that ball of light extends a golden cord to the heart of a loved one. Think of a loved one that you want to extend this blessing to. And see that cord go from your heart to their heart. As we direct consciously this blessing, as we receive it, we direct this out into the world around us. And then find in your mind another person that you want to bless and extend this blessing to, and see them and see that cord go from your heart to their heart. And this blessing extends to them. And so take some moments, and you can do it as groups. You don't have to do every individual person 1,000 times over. You can do a group, you can do your whole family at once. You can do your friends and your communities at once. And if it fits for you, you can see the whole world and send that heart link to the world, that every being on this planet is blessed through your intention. And I invite us all to heart link each other, everyone that's in this group here together today. You don't have to know the person. You don't have to know their name. Just with intention, see that golden heart link touching every person on this call today. And the invitation is to receive the heart links of the others on this call. And know that the energy that is being sent is an energy of blessing. That through this heart link process, we are safe. You cannot send your energy, as it were, to someone else. You cannot send your pain or your toxicity or anything that you might want to protect people from. You cannot send that through this heart link. Think of it as you're extending a blessing energy. We are not the source of the blessing energy. We're transmitters. And so I'm going to bring the music volume up a little bit and allow us all to sit in this experience together. Please know that as this blessing moves through each of us, the invitation is to receive and to allow the blessing to flow to others. It's okay if your mind gets distracted or if various thoughts come through. Everything that we are is blessed and welcome here. bless members who have joined us in the recent few minutes. I want to help them join this group and be present. I invite everyone who's present on this call to see themselves as standing in a circle with everyone else on this call today. It's a huge circle. And in the center of this circle between all of us, there is this brilliant blessing energy. For me, I see it as a pool of golden light, as if the sun were in the middle of all of us. And that light radiating out and touching all of us. Each of you may see your own visualization of this. I invite you to be connected with the members to your left and to your right. That we are all connected. And in this event, we're taking a moment to be aware and to honor and acknowledge that connection. And so as we're connected to this group in this blessing, the invitation is to direct the blessing out into the world, out into our lives. We can send it to family and friends and our communities, and even to communities we don't know, to faces unknown, to situations unknown. Send our love to those who are afraid. We send our love to those who are in the hospital, suffering from any disease, from any ailment and condition. We bless them and send them our love and hope that they have comfort. And we bless all the wonderful nursing staff and the doctors. Their service and their giveaway is wonderful and huge, especially during this time. And we send our love to our neighbors who are struggling with children at home, who are overwhelmed with threat and worry. We bless their hearts and their minds, that they may know peace and have comfort during this time. We bless our leaders, that they put their own agendas aside and work together for our common good. We bless all those who have lost loved ones to any death, any ailment, any disease. We bless that their hearts will know comfort. And this is a space for all of us to speak into. If anyone has a blessing or a group they would like to draw our attention to, please, you're welcome to chat and you're welcome to speak up at any time. This is our space together, and you are welcome here. I invite you all to consider the parts of yourselves that we may not often be aware of, but that we experience and interact with every day. And it's who we call the inner child within each of us. Each of us has that little boy or that little girl who looks at the world and speaks up at various times. Maybe when we're hungry, or scared, or really happy, or inspired. Susan, thank you. You're very welcome. And whichever age an inner child shows up for you, know that this whole community blessing is available to them. If they are afraid, I bless them with comfort, safety, and security. If they are angry, I bless them with love and openness. Everything they're feeling is welcome. This blessing is for them too. If they're sad, I bless them with comfort and love. Their sadness is welcome here. And so this exercise today is an opportunity for us to tap into something that is available to us all the time. You can always connect with intention through your heart, through your mind awareness. We are more than just bodies. Our bodies are very important. But we are so much more than just our bodies and our minds and our thoughts and our feelings. We are the embodiment of a life force. And that life force is not bound by the limitations of our five senses and our body. And while those do matter and we honor them, we can connect. We can connect in a way that maybe we're not used to considering being able to connect through. And so part of the blessing that this man sees in this experience the world is going through right now is we get to experience ourselves from a different perspective, if we choose. Some of the things we see we don't like. It's an opportunity to grow and to heal and to resolve ourselves and to come through this stronger, more in love with ourselves, more connected within ourselves than ever before. Where the challenge is greater, so are the rewards. I invite you to look past the fear. I invite you to look past the pain of the moment. I invite you to look into yourself, into the curiosities, into the excitement that your childlike self brings to the world. This life is incredible. For all of its pains and tragedies, it is beautiful. And my blessing for each of you is that you discover love on a deeper level for yourself. I want you to know, no matter what you're facing in your life, in your boat, as you ride this storm with us, that you are loved. My blessing is that you discover that love deeper for yourself, and that you allow that love to impact you and change you and open you to even more. For love isn't just a flowery, feel-good feeling. Love is an incredible strength. In love, we have the capacity to feel all of our heartache, including our disappointments. In a place of love, we don't close our hearts. We allow ourselves to feel all that we are. And in that love, accept ourselves, accept our situations, accept what we're feeling. And through that acceptance, come to compassion for ourselves. And through that compassion, build our understanding. Each of you has a gift and a reason for being here. And this is an opportunity to connect with that, to double down on your gift. What's your gift? Bring it. The world needs your gift, especially now. No one else can do what you are here to do. No one else is here to touch the lives that you are here to touch. We invite you to be in love with yourself and share that love with the world in whatever way you choose. Believe in yourself. Believe in those around you. Lift yourself up. Be kind to yourself. And seek to lift others up. It doesn't mean do things for them. It doesn't mean enable them. But it means to extend to them blessing and grace. Lift each other up. Challenge the fear. Challenge the lack. Challenge the constriction. Bless yourself and bless others. And we'll soon find we're living in a different world than the one we were just a few short weeks ago. The opportunity and the challenge is to come through this better than we went into it. And I'm not speaking financially, though that may be something that we are better at. I'm speaking spiritually, emotionally, mentally, personally with ourselves and with each other. We have what it takes to excel as human beings, and as human beings create a world where our gifts, talents, and blessings enrich our lives. Dare to dream what is possible when you express your gift. And the final invitation is that each of you return to this space at any point in your day, in the hours, days, and weeks ahead. That this very same place that we're in together now is available to us anytime. And so there's a method of closing we call grounding. And grounding can be returning to your breath. It can be bringing your thoughts and your mind back to your body and to your present moment. Maybe you want to extend the energy into the earth in some visualized way. Maybe you can hold your knees or your ankles. There's so many ways. But as we ground this energy, don't think of it as a dissipating or ending. Think of it like connecting and plugging in a power supply. That as we are connected with the power supply of Creator, the creative force that seeks to move through us and give all things life, that we are co-creators in this universe. And so with our intention, with our focus, we direct this energy of love and blessing into the world. That we are transmitters, we are radiators, we are lighthouses. First and foremost for ourselves. And the natural benefit of us being a lighthouse for ourselves is that we are a lighthouse for the world. So please, do not neglect yourselves. As we extend this energy out into the world, allow it to express itself and the ripples to come back and reflect to us what we've put out into the world today. Allow yourself to be moved and changed. And thank you so much for taking the risk of joining a bunch of strangers in an unknown exercise. And thank you for trusting me as your host to use my voice to hopefully good use today. Each of you is a blessing, and I wanted you to know that.